If you live in a country, a heterogeneous country, either you were born there or you went there as a result of marriage, job, asylum, there are three things you should avoid. And sometimes you don't say or do these things out of any malicious intention, but because it is a country with diverse culture, diverse race, diverse people, diverse religion, everything becomes, a lot of things become sensitive, so you just have to be very careful. Number one is the food. Food is part of someone's culture. It's part of someone's background. I can tell you, I am from the eastern part of Nigeria. My language is Igbo. This is how we dress. This is what we do. And then the next thing I will tell you is our food. This is our food. It is served with this and eaten with this. So if you make a negative statement about someone's food, let's say your colleague, and then you make a nasty statement like, I don't like this, I don't like your food, it tastes or smells unpleasant. You are not just making a negative statement about that person's food. It is more like you are making a negative statement about that person's culture, that person's background in general. So you have to be very careful. However, are you supposed to love everybody's food? No, you have a choice. Is everybody's food supposed to smell very appealing to you? No, everybody has a choice. I mean, there are some food from my own tribe that I do not like. Everybody has a particular meal that does not really smell or taste pleasant, but because it is your food and you like it, all is fair. Imagine me, I have a spice called ogiri. It is locust beans, a fermented locust beans. We use it to prepare food in my tribe, and it has a very strong smell, and to a large number of people it is unpleasant. Now imagine me, who has a lot in my kitchen, coming out to tell somebody your food smells unpleasant, your food tastes unpleasant. I can't imagine how you eat that. It is absolutely wrong. You have to avoid it. Number two is negative questions. Is it wrong to ask someone question about their country, their tribe? No. But when it becomes a negative question, you want to be tactful and you want to be careful. For example, again, you have a colleague and then you met this new colleague, and fortunately for you, that your colleague is from a particular country that you've read about, you've heard some negative things about that country, and voila, this person is from this country. Oh, fine and good. And then you start throwing the question, mind you, not a positive question, a negative question. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't, in fact, you should not do that. Doing that is going to affect that person really, really much, because if the first thing you ask me about my country is the negative things you've read and heard about my country, I start thinking, oh, what do you think of me? Is that how you see me? Is that what you think of me? And immediately I draw back from associating with you. In fact, I am uncomfortable sitting next to you. So please, we have to be careful. Is it wrong to ask questions? No, it's not. But before doing that, if that question is a negative question or a very sensitive question, at least get to know that person. Have a good rapport with that person. Get to know how that person understands things. You can ask someone else a negative question about their country and they just tell you. But for others, a large majority will feel so bad about questions like that. Now, it is not wrong to ask questions. Another thing is, how did you put that question? That matters a lot too. If you must ask that question eventually, you have to be tactful, put it in a better light. You can sugarcoat that question. Yes. Number three, nobody made you judge about people's mode of training their children. There are some parents that believes in the autocratic mode. They just pass the message, teach and teach and teach your children. There are some parents that believe in seeking opinion, giving a child or their children options. Now, the first kind of parents, okay, I don't think I should call it authoritative parents. The, let's say, subordinate kind of parents can just talk to their child. Oh, child, when you wake up tomorrow, I want you to have your cereal. After doing that, do your chores for the day. Your snack is on the table. A caregiver will be coming to stay with you. Be careful what you say and how you behave. By 2 o'clock, go to your bed. By 2:30, read your book. By 4 o'clock, you can come out and have your fruit. Some parents believe that is how to be a good parent. But the other parent, the democratic parent, might ask the child, would you prefer to do your chores before eating, or eat before doing your chores? When do you want to have your bath? Do you want to do it in the morning, or at brunch time, or noon? It is different. But now, you, the democratic parent, what do you think about that subordinate kind of parent? Do you say, oh no, you are just too strict? There's a child, he's only a child. No, you shouldn't be that. You shouldn't do that. I don't think you have a right to say that, because for the fact that you give your child option does not mean that you love your child more than that other parent A. You do not. Parent A sees that method as the best way of protecting, providing, and teaching their child. Then you, parent A, you do not have a right to call parent B a weakling, a parent that is not setting a good goal. Oh no, as a parent, it is your responsibility to tell the child what to do. A child that can speak should be given an option. That is how parent B sees it. So please, do not pass judgment. Everybody is different. We all came from different background. So when you are in a country with diverse culture, diverse ethnicity, you have to be very, very careful. I came into this country. I'm in a new country now for about 3 years. So I am still learning. Yes. Please, if there's any other thing you think I should be careful of, I shouldn't do, I shouldn't say, or when I want to say, I should say it in a better way, let me know in the comment section. I really need to learn. Till whenever I see you, have a positive day. Smile. Make a lemonade out of every lemon. My name is Chika.